chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then watched it all end tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, guys, they come in off that loss to Orlando. Now, here's Bane. Edey nails the baby hook. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Pass to Randall. And good as it just snuck. Right down through the net.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
And it's Morant missing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up.
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. Over Gobert. Edey can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
It's Morant in the corner. And another miss by Memphis.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Edey. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That shot off. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Goes up off the inbound. And Duren slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Deflects the pass.
Nigga.
Here's Morant. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Williams looking around. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Williams attacking. And Williams with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Just got back. Management system. Oh, okay, never mind. Shit, never mind. Shit.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
One shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bain. Rebound by Williams. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Left side, Miller. Out to the right wing. Timberwolves passing it around. It's blocked. And they recover it. From past the arc, Aldama with the rebound. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Williams in the post. They get it back. Pass to Duren. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 2 on the clock. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now off the inbound. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll get things started.
13. The Timberwolves 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here's Duren.
Oh, my goodness. Man. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Here's Edwards. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Sterling picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So it's the Grizzlies now, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Morant. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Morant scanning the floor. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They've got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Jackson in the corner. Pass to Williams. Now Morant. And Miller with the block. Walker. Timberwolves trail. The shake. Edwards drives in. And it's good on the way in. Edwards got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Morant outside. Morant with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, my. It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
On the wing, Walker. Off target with his three. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution on the court.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Smart. And he gets the jumper to drop. Smart got his first 2 points of the night.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Williams. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Up top, Morant. 17 points in the game. Stolen by McDaniels. Payne with the steal. Smart on the wing. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's good for 2.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Edwards off the inbound. Edwards loves it in there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Anthony. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Jackson.
Such a forceful drive by Jackson Jr. Defense doesn't want to get in his way.
Edwards drawing the double team. Randle outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards inside. Misses the layup. Here's Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson misses. Minnesota leading by 3. When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duren.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
It's tipped. Bane with the steal. Morant with it. Duren picks him up. Pass to Bane. There's the 3. That one misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
To the middle. Edey.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Out to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Miller's got 8 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Smart up top. Pass to Edey. Back to Bane. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Smart misses.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
The great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Randle outside. Back to Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Back to Smart. Anthony in the corner. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
That was your Grizzlies team. Let me hear you once again.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Williams. It's Clark with the rebound. To the right side. Now here's Smart. Jackson looking around. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the... Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so here's Memphis. 11-point game. Morant with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 20.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league. Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Memphis moving it around. Rebound, Minnesota.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And the shot goes down.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
With some arc, Gobert pulls it in. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
The Timberwolves, 57.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort.
You put your fucking hands up, right?
Thank you, David. Jackson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
The 3 from Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. After this game, they can look forward. Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Right side Jackson. Inside. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. Mr. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 13. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Edwards drawing the double team. And finished off by Gobert.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Minnesota leading by 13. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Smart wide open, he fires. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's Morant missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Off the inbound. And Edwards slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Comes up empty from 8 feet. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Miller. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trailed by 17. And then Morant grabs it in.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Out to Miller. Back to Edwards. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
At the elbow, Edwards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Edwards got 35.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Back to Morant. No good with the triple. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit. But they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Outside Williams. Out to Edwards. Bane with the steal. The three from Morant. Offensive rebound. Edey misses from close range. Outside Edwards. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 39.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a...
Nice finish. The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
That's good from Morant. Here's Williams. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Assist goes to Miller.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They came in here and took care of business like...
You would have to join because you left. I mean, you would still get a upgrade.
Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. Now it's St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in